If you're ready for real change in your life, it's time for you to start saying dangerous prayers. And before I really get into what a dangerous prayer is, I want to ask you guys to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you love spiritual content, and if you need help on your spiritual journey, just some spiritual guidance and advice. So let's get into what a dangerous prayer is. First and foremost, what I consider a dangerous prayer is a prayer that you pray and it shifts your whole reality. Honestly, a prayer that you're going to need to be grounded for, because God is going to remove everything that does not belong, whether that's internally and externally, because they do coincide with each other. God is going to shift and shake up your whole world, but it's for the good. I remember being on my knees and I remember asking God just to intervene with my life. I don't want to live like this anymore. I could just tell that something was off. I could tell that something was wrong. I could tell that, hey, this isn't what I want. And it started with the relationship that I talked about in part 1 of my story time. If you guys don't know what I'm referencing, just go back to my story time and watch that video. But it got so bad that I knew that it had to be me, because the only way that I could be in something like this is if I internally thought that this was okay. And I keep thinking that it's okay. So I got on my knees and I said a dangerous prayer. After saying that dangerous prayer, that what was revealed in the relationship was when he was sleeping with the teacher from my daughter's school. A whole lot of other things were also revealed in that relationship, where I had no choice but to move. I didn't think about where I would stay. I didn't think about money. I didn't think about any of that. I knew I had to leave, okay? It shifted my whole world, but I kept saying dangerous prayers. I kept saying, God, if it is not for me, if this person is not for me, God, help me understand what I am supposed to be doing. And when you get to the point where you're saying, if this person is not for me, I want to speak to the people who are not talking about friends. We're not talking about our friends, our homeboys, our homegirls. We are talking about people who we lay in bed with every night, who contribute to our well-being in some way, whether it's bills, whatever. Those are dangerous prayers, because when you are shifted out of that relationship, your whole you don't even know where you're going to be living at. You don't even know, okay, we share a car. How is this going to work? It's that type of stuff that you don't even know what the other side, how it's going to look like getting to the other side, but you know you want to be on the other side. I remember listening to this, watching this devotion, or reading this devotion, and this man was talking about dangerous prayers. And he said he would pray to God and say, if there is a breaking that is blocking my blessing, God, I give you permission to break me. Break me. Rebuild me. Fix me. Make me whole, because this is not it. Those dangerous prayers will shift your whole world. You have to be grounded for these prayers. But if you want real change in your life, start saying dangerous prayers. Dangerous prayers are also expedited. I will tell you right now, dangerous prayers are expedited. They will reveal what is blocking you. And honestly, a dangerous prayer to me is like a detox. I will say a dangerous prayer every once in a while. If I'm in a moment of stillness, I will just be like, I wonder if there's something that I'm missing. Let me check in with God. God, if there's something right now that I'm doing that is blocking my blessing, break me. Bring it to my attention. I love a good tower moment. A lot of people don't like tower moments. I'm going to tell you why I started to love a tower moment. If you don't know what that is, it's in reference to tarot. And it just talks about a moment that's going to bring realization, but it's going to have some things coming down. It's going to be it's not going to be, oh, this person is cheating on me. It's going to be you finding out some information. It's going to be something world shifting, like a tower, like people falling out of a tower. But when I say that, I love those because it's something that hits you on top of the head. It's not anything that you can miss. It's not anything that you're saying God, am I missing something? No, you are going to know, which is why I do encourage people to say dangerous prayers, but I encourage you to be grounded while you do it. But if you want a real change in your life, if you look up and you've been living a certain way for a certain time and you've been constantly praying and asking God to shift you out of a certain position, it's time for you to say a dangerous prayer. Even as I'm giving this message, I'm like, it's been a minute since I've said a dangerous prayer. Is there anything that I am doing right now that is stopping me from achieving something that I really desire? Because we're in our own way. It's not so much somebody you treating you some type of way. It's that you're allowing somebody to treat you some type of way. Why am I allowing somebody? God, show me me. What part of me thinks that this is okay? What part of me is comfortable with allowing somebody to disrespect me, to misuse me, to treat me badly? Break me. Break me so that I can be rebuilt and so that I can move differently. The reason why, again, that I say it's a dangerous prayer, but it's so needed, is because too much we fear leaving somebody. We fear somebody leaving us. It doesn't matter how bad they're treating us. You're afraid of God taking things away from you. And that very fear of God taking something away from you that is hindering your growth is the reason why you need to be broken in order to be rebuilt. So I would encourage people, like I said, if you want life-changing things to happen, if you want shifts, huge timeline shifts, say a prayer that is dangerous. Say a prayer that is going to just uproot all the weeds out of the garden that you are actually trying to grow in. All of the weeds around you that are stopping you from real growth. Ask God to uproot all of it, because it does not belong. We're so scared because we think the weeds are actually like beautiful flowers. We can't even see it. God, uproot everything around me that is not for me, no matter what it means. No matter if it means that I won't have no friends, oh well. If it means that I won't have no man, oh well, I know I'm gonna be good. If it means that I won't have a woman, oh well, that's fine. Uproot everything that does not belong. But it's time for some of y'all to say dangerous prayers because you've been playing it a little too safe. Way too safe. It's time to make massive shifts in your life in order for you to start really producing. This, and a lot of times this stuff is blocking y'all creativity. This is why y'all used to be able to do something and you used to love something so much back then, and you're trying to figure out, why can't I love this now? Why can't I be creative now? Because you got people blocking all of that. You got people blocking that. Rooted in you, weeds rooted, and just tearing you down. And you're wondering why you have no energy. You're wondering why you have no creativity. You have no spark anymore. You cannot figure out your purpose because you have weeds all around you hindering your growth. You can't sprout. You can't grow in this when you have all of this around you. So sometimes you have to say those dangerous prayers. No matter what happens to that friendship that you've been friends with this person for 10 years. It doesn't matter. God, this is stopping me. I want to be successful and to grow and to have my dream life way more than I want this friendship, way more than I want this relationship. I don't care what it is. And I had to get that way to a lot of people in my life as well. I want my dream life more than I want a relationship with my family. I'm going to be real. This is about me and what I'm bringing into this world for my kids, not what I'm birthing for my kids. This is about us. I don't care about anything else. But sometimes too much, we love the relationship more than we love our future and our dreams and our goals. We love having somebody there more than we love what the other side could look like. So I would just encourage y'all today, it's time for somebody to start saying dangerous prayers. It's time.